Hey folks, Happy here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching. In this episode I gonna go further with the new car. Luckily got all the parts, so I wanna fix everything as soon as possible to be sure the car gonna run as long as possible. So let's start to work. I am busy with the wheel bearing already, so I have only 4 bolts. Here is the new one. Just take the old one out, the new goes in with ABS sensor, and that's it. So hopefully it's gonna be done soon or fast. Quick job, the new is in already, the old is out, so it's going well. I just have to put back the brake and the wheel, and technically this job is done, so I can go further with the next one. I am busy with the interior filter. As you can see, it was really dirty. This all came out with the filter, and this is how the filter looks like. I guess it wasn't replaced for a really long time, but luckily here's a new one. It's gonna cause a huge difference. Let's move on. So now I have to lose up the tensioner with this one. I have to put some pressure, and then I'm gonna press in a different direction. Then I can lose the belt, and when the belt is off, then I can take off the tensioner. Here is one bolt and there is one bolt, and then put back the new belt. But yeah, it's quite busy here, so yeah, it's not gonna be an easy job. Yeah, let's start. They were the new tensioner next to each other, and sometimes in higher RPM was some clinging noise in the car, but I think it was this. Probably this one is damaged already, and it has a little bit of movements as well. So yeah, it's a good thing I do change it. But here is the old belt. It's already supposed to be changed a few hundred kilometers ago already, I believe, compared with the new one. So let's put it on. So the new and the old belt. As you can see, the old one has a crack already, and inside it's like something terrible. So yeah, it was definitely a good thing to change it. So let's put it on, and yes, let's go for a test ride. So the new belt is on, and with the new tensioner it looks way better than it was before. And because of the old tensioner, I guess that made the vibration higher RPM. So I'm gonna go and take a look. I'm gonna go for a short ride to find it out. So the next steps are the spark plugs and the valve cover, the valve clearances. So I have to lose up a lot of things to have access. Mostly the 4 spark coils, some hoses, and then the electric cables, and then the cover itself. That's a lot of to do. Let's start. I just pulled the first spark plug. It's a really bad shape, as you can see. The top of the electrode, it started to burn off already, and the gap, it's so huge. It's lucky this engine still was able to run in, so it's definitely time for a new set. Let's get further. The new and the old spark plugs next to each other. I guess it says a lot. Would not be surprised if we have some improvements in the car usage and this kind of stuff. So let's get the job finished. Unfortunately, it's a really bad sign. It was burning the oil, so either way they was low on oil or they used the wrong one. So I'm gonna try to clean it off, and hopefully there are not too much bad things further. Yeah, it's quite dirty, so yeah, maybe I'm gonna put the oil change period a little bit sooner, and hopefully that's gonna help with it, and I'm gonna use different oil as well. So let's measure the valve clearances. So this is the factory data for the valve clearances in a millimeter. As you can see, the maximum is 25 for the intake and 35 for the exhaust. So the exhaust being all at 30, which is in the middle, that's the best. And the intake only one was at the highest, at 25. But yeah, that was quite tight, so it's still a good result. And for this one, I'm not gonna do anything with it. I just leave like that. So let's finish it. This is the old gasket, and it's not rubber anymore. It's hard up already, so probably it has been replaced for a quiet time. It's so hard. barely can press by hand, and even it's rigid already. So it was time to replace this one as well. It looks a little bit better, but unfortunately still not perfect. Yeah, I have now the right tools for the job, so I'm gonna put back like this. So finally the engine is back together, everything went well luckily, and now she's ready for some extra kilometers. I'm more or less happy with the result. There's a little bit of dirt in the engine, but yeah, that's not a lot luckily, and hopefully with a different kind of oil this problem gonna go away. So that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, see you in the next one. Bye bye.